Hello guys, today we are going to installing Ubuntu server and which virtual machine. So I'm using my VM. Actually virtual machine has VMware Workstation 15. So I'm going to installing as a Ubuntu server on this. So I will choose this installation operating system as later. Why? Because I don't have ISO image as DVD or any physical disk. So that's why I'm going to installing this operating system. And next, and here we have to choose as a Linux which operating system we are going to installing, and we have to choose that. And after that we have to choose as a Ubuntu server. We are installing here 64-bit. I'm choosing this, and installation path and Ubuntu. This is the virtual machine name, and this is the installation path. Okay, and if you using the size as a 50 GB is more than enough. You have to choose any options. There is no issue with this. And next, and you have to go for customized hardware. Here we have to choose as a 1 GB, and DVD path we have to select the ISO image here, and I think my ISO image as in somewhere and my data OS, and here we have to choose we have to install server 16. I'm going to install in 60 server AMD 64 ISO. Then we have to, I'm choosing as a networking, has no issue with this. Okay, and finish. Yeah, this is my Ubuntu server. Now I'm going to start installation. Here we have to choose power on for installation. If you go for edit, and if you have to add any edit option, then you have to choose this. But I'm going to installing now. It's going on. So first we have to select the language. Okay, English. And here two more options, so many options is showing. So installation Ubuntu server, in the sense you can install the Ubuntu server, and if in real time, if you guys are installing in Ubuntu server 16.04, then you have to choose this from only for Dell servers only. If you are HP servers, then you can use for Ubuntu server. If you are using for Dell servers, then you have to choose this. So I'm using for virtual machine only. Then there is no difference between, but some hardware patches is there with this. So you have to choose the HW kernel with, if you are going to installing on Dell servers only. If you are installing here HP any other Supermicro server, then you have to choose the installation Ubuntu installation server only. There is no issue with this. If you guys are installing as a Dell servers, any like R540 or 720 or newly servers as there. So if you are going to installing on that, that you have to choose as a HW kernel. Now I am going to installing as Ubuntu server. Here we have to choose the language English, and you have to choose the language from select your location where we are going to install. So I am from India, and you have to keyboard changes. We have, I don't want to, just you have to enter it, and keyboard language is S only, English only. Okay. So Ubuntu installation is very easy if you are going to install. But most of the companies as a real time they are using as Ubuntu only. Why? Because they has to install as Red Hat, and CentOS they has, their thing is they has to purchase the with Red Hat side, Red Hat. Okay, so here we have to give the our host name. So we have to mention as a you have to mention any server name, anything. Host name as server. Okay, then enter. After that you have to choose a username. So which user you are creating, you have to user the, then account name as same, and password, creating the password. If you have to hash it here, it will show the password also. So just hide it, enter, and retype the password, enter. Yes, set up your password is weak, it's giving the notice. So yes, okay, it's going on. So it's checking for clock, transferring clock zone, going to configure the setup. So we are from India, so we have to choose for like Asia, Kolkata only. So time zone. we are creating the now we are creating the manual partitions. So this is our disk. So we are given as a 50 GB disk. So it's showing 50.3. Just we have to format the disk first. Then after that we have to create the partition, create a new partition. Then we have to give the size of partition. We'll give the 40 GB. Okay, and we'll create a primary here and beginning with disk. And we have to format this disk with the ext4. So in Ubuntu it will support with the ext4 or ext2 only. The RHL, Red Hat or any CentOS, they are on that. We have to it will support for XFS file system is there newly updated, that one. So in this one only ext4 file system it will support. And here we have to choose done settings of the partition. So we have created one partition has done. One more we have to create the swap partition, and we'll give the swap partition is 2 GB, 2 GB. Then logical or anything, no issue with this beginning. And here we have to choose as a we are creating swap partition, in the sense it will choose, we have to file system is swap only. Then we have to choose the file system swap only. Okay, then we have to create one more two partitions here, create, and 11 GB will create this 11 GB. On that we have to create a 5 GB for home partition, and we have to create one more partition for 6 GB for var for log storage. So log purpose we have to create a 4 remaining space, whatever the space is there, I am creating that from log var partition. So it is choose as a user. We'll go for choose this which partition we have to view for var partition. Okay, done. Okay, first we are created first our disk physical. This is the physical disk. So on that physical disk we have formatted with that, and after that we have to create a slash partition, then a swap and home and var. So these are the default partition. After that, after creation has done, we have to finish participating and the write chooses to the disk. Okay, enter, and here we have to choose yes. So is now is going to installing. Installation has going on. Will take some time. VMware-64 with the Ubuntu server. So it will take some time. Okay, so it's for proxy authentication. We don't want to do this, just we have to enter it. Okay, so it's going on. No updates. After installation I will go for updates, and here we have to choose OpenSSH. Okay, and installation time only we have to install the remaining, if you want to install any like DNS or any services. So I am choosing that only for OpenSSH. Yeah, running. Okay, cleaning up. Grab bootloader is going to installing. This is the last stage of installation on Ubuntu. Yes, I'm going to bootloader. Yes. Finishing the installation stage. This is the end of this stage. Running dpkg packages, installing, and time zone, different services. So it's easy to install Ubuntu server comparing to So PAM configuration installation has completed. So I'm going to reboot the server. So installation has done. Now is going to rebooting the server. It's going on. Okay, here is my login page. So username is user and password is created some password. Okay, so now I'm logging as a normal user, so I will go for sudo. Okay, you see the network configuration also is done. It's fine. We'll see for the uname -r for Ubuntu kernel operation. Okay, -a the complete operating Linux server with Ubuntu server. What is the host name? Yeah, is a host name. So we have to configure the host name ctl. We have to configure host name ctl set host name server.example.com. Okay. Now we'll see the host name. Okay, host name, we have configured the host name. So that's it. So this is for Ubuntu server installation. We'll see the partitions. Okay, so what are the default partitions? We have created the partitions here, like /sd1 has a root partition, and sd6 is the home, and sd7 is where partition. We have created RAM also. RAM partition it won't show here. So okay, if you want to check the RAM, just press it. See the RAM size and everything, what is the free space and everything, what are the fab space we are created here. Okay, free-h we have to use the command, then we will see the RAM status. Okay, so this is the installation for Ubuntu server. So we installed today Ubuntu 16.04. Thanks to watching my videos, and please subscribe to my channel.